very interesting dynamic to this one.
Here we go.
It's the final game of the group stage of the NBA Cup, with only one of these teams having a chance to move on.
But it doesn't lessen the motivation for either side, right? This game counts in the regular season standings just as much as it does in the Cup. So both teams are gunning for the victory.
So the opening lineup for the Sun. They got done. Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And that one's good. SGA.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Outside, O'Neal. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you expect.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
Booker against SGA. O'Neal a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker finds O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Overdone, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 5 now.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but. North of the border, he's north of the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here's Green. He had 25 points last game. Elbow shot. A kick out to O'Neal. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Holmgren in the corner. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Outside, Green. O'Neal outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Holmgren kicks the Dort. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Mark Williams.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
First free throw is good. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Green with the ball. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And the slam by Williams.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And stolen by Booker. Outside, Green. Misses the three. The Thunder leading by 9. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Swiped it away. And the wide open shot from Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And it's good, 2 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Green, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cranes it from beyond the arc. SGA's got 15 points.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Jim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. Down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Outside Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Gillespie, the pass delivers. Here's Iguodaro. 43 seconds left in the first.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Suns hit their second and third shots at the line right here. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
The Suns making a switch here. Green's checked in. Back to Holmgren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Green inside. Wallace covering. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Caruso. And that one released in time a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Thunder lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
On the attack, right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
On the court for the Suns, you got Nick Richards, and it's Green in at the 2 guard. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 13-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. To the inside, Iguodala banked in off the glass. Iguodala's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Green. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. The putback. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Wiggins outside, and he drives in. That one goes. Counted. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
The drive by Green.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace. Still yet to score. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
5 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Fleming. Drops in the layup for 2. Fleming's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. Connects from 3-point range. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Fleming. Covered by Wiggins. And the shot goes in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Caruso. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wiggins outside. Here's Wallace. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, it's difficult to win in this league, period, but it's especially tough on the road.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Fleming. He throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And here is Caruso. And look at his production. He averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there's the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Gillespie, the pass to Richards. Here's Gillespie. Back to Richards. Here's the three. Sorber with the rebound. The Thunder lead by 13. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Green, the pass to Gillespie. For three, Booker. That one doesn't go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Taken away. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Booker. His last outing with 20 points. Yep, that one goes in there. Richards got his second bucket. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Outside, Dort. Pass to Sorber. Takes it off the glass. Sorber's got his first points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Booker going to work inside.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
1:15 left in the first half of the game. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Green against Caruso. Caruso grabs the miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Williams. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Dort against Booker. Booker in stride. It's stolen by Dort. Williams against Green.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Booker against Dort. From 12 feet out. He doesn't hit that one. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 17. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
You know, Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Suns.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Thunder leading by 17. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
SGA from outside. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. That guy's cannot miss.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3. Williams can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Booker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up to the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Booker in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Not against Williams. Back to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the lane. SGA's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dunn right side. The kick out to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
To the right side. Hartenstein finds Dort. And here's SGA. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
That is so quick by Shai on the catch and the release.
Booker looking around. Tries the spin move. What a move. Terrific spin move there. Booker's got 7.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Dunn misses.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Takes the 3. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Dort.
He has just been in a flow. Timeout. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Booker, 7 points in the game. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
SGA against Booker. Outside, Dort for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. SGA's got 16 here in the second half. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Iguodaro. 9 points in the game so far. Taken away by Williams. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Dort. Holmgren can't hit. Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Gillespie, the pass to Richards. Now here's Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
SGA surveying the defense. Pass to Wallace. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Kevin?
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. And it's Rivers missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 19-7 run. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Inside, Iguodaro, and he goes in for the dunk.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
52 seconds left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Bucket is good. Wiggins has got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Now, here's SGA. Not a lot of room.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shai can go wherever he wants on the court.
Here's Gillespie. still without a basket. They set the pick. A three-pointer, no good. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got Jalen Green, and it's Iguodala in at the 4 slot. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Jang, no luck.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Richards. Nails the baby hook.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
To the inside. Here's Iguodala.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Oklahoma City shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Gillespie. Wallace covering. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Richards passes to Green. Here's Gillespie. Nice defense from Wallace. It's stolen by Green. Shoots from 14. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Shots good by Booker.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players
who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Williams passes to Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Green. And here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Oh, Kevin put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Oklahoma City has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Gillespie. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Caruso against Green. In the corner, it's Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the way.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. From deep. And it's Gillespie missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Caruso, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Green outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Wallace dishes to Wiggins. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And the three ball is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Pass to Iguodala. Now Richards. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. And the Suns miss again. Here's Joe. Defended by Booker. Williams, a screen on Booker. Joe off the mark. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.